Hello, bearded bee people. Welcome back to B&K Bees. Today is Sunday, Saturday, the 21st of August. I get it wrong almost every single time. We are finally extracting honey. I know a lot of you guys have been looking forward to the extraction videos. We've had so much talk about how much honey we've been putting up and so many videos in a row of us pulling this honey off of the production colonies. Now we are finally in the very messy kitchen trying to figure out a new extractor. It is pretty difficult. It was not designed for deep frames, I don't think. I mean, it was designed to allow for deep frames, maybe for the advertising of it being a deep frame extractor, but it is really tight margins, and so it's difficult getting frames in and out. We can't fit frames into every single slot because they fit too closely in the center in that configuration, so we just cannot get them in and out that way. So we are running 9 frames in this 18 frame extractor, and we are having to be really super careful about the weight distribution, or otherwise it'll just rip itself apart. So we are starting to get better at it. It took a few boxes for us to sort of figure it out before I felt comfortable turning the camera on, but now we have 6 full buckets. We're working on a 7th. And yeah, we have some frames in the extractor ready to spin, and we have some ready to get uncapped as this stuff is spinning. So let's get started.
I had Finnish music on the radio this morning on the way to the gym. Not on purpose, just because it was on the radio. It was like one of those things that are like a piano that squishes.
An accordion?
Yeah.
A piano that squishes.
You knew what I was talking about.
Because you did this. In addition to figuring out the spacing and weight distribution and getting the frames in and out, we've had difficulty with the honey being so extremely viscous that it's very difficult to spin out of these frames. So some of it is, you know, where you'd expect honey at this time of year to be at about 17% water, and then some is down at like 13%, and it's just not spinning out of these frames at the same rate as the rest of the honey in that frame and the other frames in the extractor. So that is causing some issues with weight distribution that is different after we've put these in. So we'll put them in at a pretty even weight distribution, and the less viscous honey will spin out much quicker, leaving it uneven and wobbly. So, I mean, what's the fix to that? I guess probably having a better extractor and having it more rigidly attached to the floor or whatever. But yeah, it's posing us problems to the point where we're actually taking these frames out of the extractor and calling them good well before they're fully extracted. Now that's a, you know, silver-sided issue in the sense that these boxes are going directly onto single splits. So that'll leave me quite a lot less that I have to feed later on, so that's good. But obviously, you know, with us going to the effort of pulling this off of the colonies and putting it in the extractor and pulling it out and uncapping it and all this stuff, we'd like to take advantage of every single ounce of honey that's in this. But like I said, it's super viscous. This is not an issue we've ever had before, so I don't know if that's the difference in foliage up here in the Upper Peninsula or just the difference in the amount of time that this honey has been sitting on those colonies, because of the fact that we did not do a July pull the way we normally would have. So I don't know, there's probably a few contributing factors, but it's causing today to be pretty frustrating, to be honest. So, like I said though, we're working on our 6.5 bucket, so we're putting up a lot of honey, we're pulling it off relatively successfully. It's a lot more successful now than it was about an hour ago. So, yay. One cool thing that I'm looking forward to as she's opening this up to sort of add to my point is using this GoPro to get some 240 frame a second footage of the honey spinning out of this. I know you guys are looking forward to that too, but I'm really excited to see, number one, this extractor spinning in slow motion, and number 2, the actual honey getting thrown off to the side of, or onto the inside of the extractor barrel.
Look how dark that is.
Boom. That was a sort of less satisfying run of less than full frames. Up next we have really, really full frames, so that should be a little bit more satisfying.
You want to take those out and I'll start uncapping these?
Yeah, where am I gonna put them?
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I hope that there's people that are in defeat.
Gross, dude. Can you still see them?
Oh yeah.
You better not be able to.
I guarantee it. You can see them.
Cut them out?
Cut them off?
Yeah, cut them off.
Yeah, put it on.
Well, I'm going to. We have to now let him chew the stuffing out of more stuff. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Oh, that's even worse when they're not mad. They're just disappointed.
I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed.
No, that was cool for me. I'm like,
No,
all right,
me.
sweet. She's upset because Max just chewed up a couch cushion. So, yeah. Yay. Okay, so we have filled up like 2 or 2.5 buckets or something like that on camera, and my battery on the GoPro is about ready to die. We have a good 60 or 65 boxes still to go, so stay tuned. There will be more honey extraction and bottling and all that kind of stuff videos coming out soon. So click subscribe if you're not already, but otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Get out there and have some fun with your bees and get your honey pulled and clean your kitchen. See ya.